Hello, Seekers. Welcome. Welcome to No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you would like to become a member, we're on a goal. We have 4 days left to turn the chat green. Join memberships. Links in the description. How's everybody's day? How is everybody's day? So, Foodie put up a couple community posts, she did the preemptive strike to let you know she's going to go live and you all can kiss her dimpled ass, right? Of course. She's so predictable. But anyway, if we were to do a quick little recap, and welcome everybody, good to see ya. This shit is hilarious. She's like, wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Jeff's Pineapple. Couch Pineapple. You haven't changed that name yet. Welcome to the Seeker family. Yay! More Seeker members. And we have the Willy level. We have the Seeker level and the Willy level. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every one of you that joins memberships. You know we go live on members only and we recap and we bullshit and we speculate, right? Almost every day, every morning. That's our little routine. We hang out together and I enjoy it very much. Anywho, so if we were to do a recap before we watch her blame all of us and threaten our channels again to, I don't know, lessen the blow to herself, right? I'm going to come out swinging. You're all going to get it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just wrap this up, okay? Or recap. Let's recap. Okay, so BBJ handed him off in a crate to what she didn't know was a reaction channel. Right? BBJ went to the vet, found out BBJ should have been to the vet at least a year prior, if not every year, like most pet owners, right? So that was a big injury on the internet, right? So then, I'm getting out of here, I hate it here, I'm out of here. Went to Kuwait, right? Gave up everything. Went to Kuwait. Goes and finds a street cat, right? Everybody's... Get that cat vaccinated. Get that cat fixed. No. 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 This went on for a year as content. If you haven't noticed, they're the side characters. These cats. But the one thing about cats, they have an energy you don't fuck with. Same with the ocean. Two things in this world I will not mess with. Cats and oceans. The repercussions. The spirit. They both have spirits unmatched by anything. So anyway, well, Sam was given away, but we didn't know Sam's health, right? So we did watch, we seen BBJ's health issues, ears, teeth, kidneys. It was sad. Infections, and, the big one, the claws, had grown into the pads, deep in the pads, had to be extracted. Okay, then Julia, we were there for Julia. She's howling in a bedroom, right? Because she's in heat, just right? And she gets a depot shot put in its hip, which you're only allowed to do once, but she did it twice. So that cat went through like 2-3 heats, right? Finally got fixed, but didn't put the cone on the cat because, I don't know, she internalized it as, oh, she looks pathetic. So what does the cat do as soon as Foodie slaps on the CPAP and goes to sleep? Chewed through the outer stitches, right? Had to be taken back in, right? Went from clear stitches to black stitches. So we're not hallucinating, folks. Then she decides to steal a nursing kitten And all on a live stream. Wild. I know. And then Pause Kuwait gets involved and says, you know what? You're sitting here running a PayPal for a cat that doesn't belong to you, and it's against the law in Kuwait, and we're pressing charges. So I'm going back to Canada forever, right? Goes back to Canada. We don't hear from her for 2 weeks. It's fine. I think it was longer. And then she pops up, in some little apartment, which she could have made really cute. Really, really cute. She's up there just cooking. 4 days later, another cat appears named Smokey. Now, Smokey needs some medical attention, needs a proper diet, some exercise, all the things, because Smokey's put on a lot of weight from its last owner. Well, anyway, anywho, then she decides 24 hours later, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. The cat's meowing all night and it's too needy for my ass, right? Not that she's not needy to everybody, her family, Salah, everybody, but she's the queen. She's center stage, not Smokey. Smokey, you're out. Everybody's like, you gotta be kidding me. You can't make this shit up. So then she emails a rescue, right? She emails the rescue. I found this cat out on the street. I don't know what to do with it. I'm leaving the country. I'm going to need your help. Can you take care of this cat? Right? And they're like, well, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to go on our Facebook page, right? And we are going to even release her email. So they're the ones that exposed you, just like Pause Kuwait, right? So we got to get the story straight before we listen to her rendition, because you just never know. Be kind. I know. So, but we're on the Chantal verse right now. So, they put it out on their Facebook rescue page with her email. And then they put a little, paragraph. This was all public, by the way. And then somebody found it on the Kiwi Farms. It got dropped in the Twitter. It went all over the place. And then FFG is like calling the place. I will take care of the cat. I have somebody that wants it, and they will give it great medical care. Blah, blah, blah. Foodie gets wind of all of it. She gets wind of all of it and starts putting up community posts. She ain't letting this rescue take that cat so FFG ends up with it. Oh no, bitch. Now you ain't doing this to me again. Right? So, here we are. In the moment. And I said, she getting ready to go live. She dropping posts. She's setting everybody straight. She's letting you know she's going to be smug, full of sass, and you're all to blame. Bravo, Foodie. Girl, don't change a thing about yourself except quit taking in pets. She'll never stop taking in pets. So, we're going to watch some of this live stream. Wearing the same clothes, in the same hijab. You living in that rental. You're living in that rental car. I'm starting to think it's a rental, Mom ain't giving up your car like that. Girl. So now we'll never know what happened to Smokey. We'll never know if Smokey got, just driven out to the woods and dropped off at a farm, or if Smokey is with somebody who's really going to take care of Smokey. We'll never know. At least with the rescue, they would have got him in the right position, right? Yeah, but we're to blame. Okay, so here we go. Oh, okay. Hope you're all ready. She's still wearing the same clothes. Yeah, from eating the Subway in the car yesterday. Gotta love that for her. Okie doke. Away we go. Where are you, Foodie? Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are. Big Mac! Big Mac! Big Mac. 25 seconds in, she ain't anywhere to be found. Big Mac! Hey! Hey! Uh-oh, whoa, hello! Ah! Jump scare. Ah, there she is. She's smelling like a bed of roses.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to... I think that works. I think that works. Hi, guys.
Are you living in that rental, dude? You have not changed your clothes.
Hello, Gabrielle, Killface, Amira, Anna, Dream, Scrapegoat, Issa P, Andre Marie, Volpe, your nubby goat, Lisa, Cleo. It's glitching.
I love when they fuck with her. It's glitching.
Hello, thanks, Gabrielle. Slowly but surely. Karen. I'm tired. My nerves are just like, I'm not even like able to sleep.
Yeah, we're not even sure if that is Salah that comes in and joins the membership, because doesn't he hold a wrench? Why would he have to have a membership to chat? Why would he cancel the membership? I don't know. I still question the whole Salah popping in for 30 seconds and pissing off the last 2 lives.
Hi, Lisa.
And it's her audio's the crackle, not mine. She needs to get the grease, right? And the potato chip crumbs out of her speaker.
Queen Bees, hello. Yes, I know, I got Starbucks, but it's because of the free ice water, honestly.
We don't care. Drink all the sugar you want, princess. You need a membership even if you have a wrench. Why did he cancel his membership?
I'm not even joking. Like, Yesenia, welcome to Very Important Bees and Recent Bees.
Oh my God, you must smell ripe, dude. You had that same outfit on yesterday, all day in that heat. Ew. Oh, can tell you didn't brush your teeth. You're brushing them with your tongue.
So Smokey has been, what is this? Okay, I have a grande, what did I get? I forget.
Please don't shake it.
Iced latte with sugar-free vanilla and cinnamon powder. Let's try this. Bismillah. I didn't eat, so I didn't want to get like something full sugar.
Oh, it's full of sugar.
Empty stomach, but fake sugar.
She's using what? Chewable toothpaste? What? Get out of here. I think she is sleeping in this. I think it's a rental at this point.
You're on an empty stomach. Hey, Keeper. Hey, Yesenia. Welcome. My mouth was dry.
I don't know. I can pop the chat out and see when he joins what his badge looks like. It would be that weird AI thing with like a face mask on from the Gladiators, like a freaking Kuwaiti Pete's.
Alerted the park rangers of my beezing. Coffee teeth.
No, sock teeth. Furry, fuzzy, smell like feet. Is this your comeuppance? Oh my God. Take me out to the woodshed if I had to live like you.
I'm beezing. I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday. I know, I shouldn't be getting anything with full sugar, yeah.
Since you quit taking your insulin, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Smokey is rehomed.
Yeah, see. Did you just drop him off in the woods here? Is that why we're parked in the woods? What if Smokey came out of the woods, right? And you're like, oh shit.
And
He still would be happier than living with her.
I'm so like,
We know. Unable to take accountability for all your actions. We know. Go ahead, sweetheart. Tell us whatever you got going on in your head.
I'm really just like gonna ignore crazy people from now on, but like,
Well, if we did that, we wouldn't be watching your channel now, would we?
like, is it just me? Or
Yeah, it is. It really is just you. Suzanne swears like a sailor. Thank you for being a member of the Willies for 2 months. Polyester, sweat, musty, spoiled milk. Don't forget she smells like hot dog water and earwax too.
or are people super more than usual psychotic? Like, I got a nice phone call
I find it hard to believe that you'd be able to assess psychosis. I mean, really. you would not. No, you were not qualified.
the lady from a cat rescue called
Toki20. Thank you for the super chat. Lurk a lot. Love your streams. Love you too. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Furry Tales.
So at least she's admitting she reached out to Furry Tales and that the email and the Facebook post was all real. So there you go. God knows people in this community, I think it's fake. Okay. Well, people actually screenshot it from their Facebook page.
Haters have been bombarding them with emails.
I think you could call it concerned citizens, not haters. You know, the animal lovers, the cat lovers that you keep poking and pissing off and telling to do their worst. Yeah, I think it's those people.
On emails. So I talked to her on the phone today. She's like, you know,
you're about to make something up where you're a victim. We know.
Like,
yeah, think about it. What?
We really want to rehome Smokey.
And you denied them. Just like the landlord wanted you to stick to your lease. We see how you work, sweetheart.
I've been ignoring a ton of emails. And I was like, yeah, and I explained them, like, I have psychotic, like, you know, like.
Yeah. Look at the hands in the air. Is this how you explain all your bad behavior? I have all these psychotic people. Well, what did you do before YouTube? I have a psychotic family. I have psychotic friends. Every time you did something bad. I mean, seriously, what did you do before you had YouTube? And all the people you have pissed off. Who did you blame it on then? We know it wasn't yourself. I mean, come on now.
Anyways, whatever. So, and I'm like, I'm really sorry that these people bothered you. Listen, it doesn't matter.
You didn't say, I'm sorry I lied to you? His name is Smokey. I didn't find him on the streets. You couldn't just tell the real story? Yeah, what about the cat that ate butter? You blamed the cat when you're the one that ate the butter.
Doesn't matter. Like, if you feel like you need to be like Captain Save-A-Ho and be like, yeah, this person.
No, it'd be Captain Save a Cat. Nobody's saving you.
Person is bad with animals, which is not true at all. You can't do anything.
Oh my God, do you see the food on her sleeve? What? Oh my God. What? Oh my God. Hold on. Watch.
Moles, which is not true.
Oh my God. Look at the sleeve. Oh my God. I'm not watching.
You can't do anything in your own life. Like, these people you ruin the content. I can't do anything.
You're blaming your actions that you made part of your content. What? So you're acting like we did a skit instead of actually watch you do this stuff. And we're psychotic. Okay.
Hey, Andre Marie. So,
Narcissist always rewrite the narrative. Yeah, isn't that something, sweepstakes? Cracks me up.
And I'm just like, it doesn't matter if you think, if it doesn't matter if I found the cat, whatever, okay? Like, you don't even know the full story with Smokey.
No, but you told us that the woman had to get rid of him and you were going to adopt him and take him in and take care of him because he's fat like you and he needs you. Well, that's the story you told us. And his name was Smokey. You didn't say you found him out in the woods or on the streets of Cornwall.
I told you a version of a story. You don't know everything, okay? Whatever, that's irrelevant. What's not normal is
Is it really irrelevant though? Because the story you handed Furs, whatever the hell that rescue is, it was like you were just taking a walk and they probably, we already doubt that, and found him. And you've been trying to find him a home. God. You guys, she wants your energy and she wants you to be mad. Don't give it to her. We're not giving it to her. This is comedy.
Messaging, charity, the people who are trying to help animals, who are busy, and you're trying to...
Well, they posted it on their Facebook page, Foodie, and people got to comment underneath. Nobody was calling them to see if you dropped off Smokey. They posted pictures that you took in that pathetic-looking bedroom for a 41-year-old, and none of those photos were in any live streaming. So you took the photos. They posted your pictures and your email, and people were allowed to comment underneath. What's the problem?
To I don't know, harass them. You're harassing these people.
How are they harassing? They were asking the public for help. They offered their help by telling him the cat's name is Smokey, and you can go see the story of Smokey on Foodie Beauty's channel on YouTube. Oh, hell, here's a link. How's that harassing? It's called The Community Was Helping.
You're harassing an innocent...
Yeah, they even asked for additional information about the cat. I guess a lot of people had additional information. Did she really cook this up in her head that this is how she was going to address it? That everybody's crazy? Girl, look at you. You don't even have an undercap on. You're in the same clothes as yesterday. Your sleeve looks like you've been wiping the snot off your face. Get out. Are you not even allowed in anyone's home? Can you join a Planet Fitness just to take a shower? Is your whole life existence in this rental car? What's happening?
You're harassing a landlord. You're harassing charities now. You're doing too much. No, why should I stop doing anything with animals?
Why? Well, thank God I did a recap at the beginning of my live stream. So if anybody wants to know why she should quit effing with animals, especially cats, you're welcome. I didn't even add the hamster. I'm sorry. You can go back and get a recap of the way she has presented these side characters, because they're not her loving pets. They're side characters on her channel and what they've went through. You can. I'm not repeating it.
Volpe, give me one reason. Nothing happened to Smokey. He had to be rid of,
He had to be rid of. You mean you or the previous owner?
The lady was, ready to throw him up, whatever. I'm not telling you exactly how I came upon...
So you're going to blame the previous owner for you taking the cat, and he had to be rid of, and she was going to throw him where? So she's the bad one. You're the good one. Do we have this straight now? All right.
Upon him, but I came upon Smokey. He needed a home. I was like,
How do you come across? Were you on Facebook Marketplace? How did you just come across? Are you in a private group on Cornwall? What happens in Cornwall stays in Cornwall kind of shit? You just came upon him. Were you out taking a walk? Were you at the grocery store? Where were you? Huh.
at first, I don't know if it's going to be a good match. But then I decided, you know what? He's growing on me. I think I'm going to keep him.
Well, good thing that rescue can actually hear it from your own lips and we don't have to be psychotic and reached out to them.
I have to leave my house. So I'm trying to find Smokey a house, but that's not good enough. You know what I mean? So like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, so
It doesn't even make sense. What do you want? What do you want? You're the one that literally has been booted out of the only place you could live in Cornwall that you could possibly afford, took in a cat without even owning a couch or glasses or a shower curtain, and then didn't like the cat because it meowed, it missed its mama, it's been tossed around like a bag of trash off the freeway, and you just decided he wasn't worth your energy, so you were gonna toss him, got yourself tossed out of an apartment because you chose to film all the details so that somebody would find it, so you could get out of your lease, we assume, and you're on to your new adventure. What's the problem?
So anyway, it's not your business. Like the point is, it's not your business. Like stay
Okay, then maybe you shouldn't put it on your channel. Aha, there you go.
out of it.
Yeah, this
like
story has more holes than a Swiss cheese. Right on. She's looking for, she's looking for their approval. And I'm sure they'll give it to her. It's members only.
Anyway, it doesn't matter eggs on legs. It doesn't give anyone the right to message these charities. Like the ultimate goal is just finding Smokey a home.
Okay, so here's what Eggs on Legs said over there in her chat. Chantal said she found the cat and didn't know its owner. So the rescue asked if anyone recognized the cat and owner. There you go, Foodie. So people said, yeah, I recognize that cat and I recognize the name Chantal. How about that, Foodie? So you didn't want to hear that?
ASAP. It's urgent. Do you know what I mean? So, anyway, it's not with Furry Tales. I'm not going to rehome him to a place where people are harassing him, where people know, because
No, the only reason is because you didn't want FFG to adopt the cat. Again, another one of your animals, right? She has to keep showing up, cleaning up your mess. And so, we don't even know where Smokey went now. No clue. Nope. Could be right there out there in the woods. She might have sprinkled the woods with some catnip.
Guess who is going to scurry her little frog legs down to...
That's why. That's why she didn't let the animal rescue Smokey and give him the proper care, because it's spite.
Furry Tales and be like, I'll take the cat. Yeah. I don't think so. Because as much as you think that she's a savior of cats, where's BBJ? And
none of your business. So let me get this straight. You didn't even hand the BBJ over. You did not go and vet the person's house where he was going to be going. You just went by Instagram DMs that this was just a real person coming to get your cat. And Pete's handed your cat of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old over to a stranger, a complete stranger, a guy you've never seen before. You giggled nervously and the door shut. You would have never known what happened to BBJ. Ever. Again. So what's your point?
I'm not giving a cat to somebody who's not going to provide updates ever. I get regular updates on Sam because
Doubt it.
whether I rehomed my pets Sam and BBJ are not, I still love them and care about them.
Yeah, but you don't know what love is when it comes to a nurturing love. You only know possession. There's a lot of parents out there that only know possession love, and their kids go through a lot of trauma in their life. Nurturing love, I think you would have let that cat not become a part of your show. Smokey deserved a better life. But I think it's a Cornwall thing.
Like, people who have to rehome their pets doesn't mean they hate them and just, okay, bye. No, that's not how it works.
Well, it kind of would if you don't go and look at where he's going to be living. You don't say, I'm going to bring my cat there because I want to see how my cat's going to live. I want to meet you. I want to make sure. Like, seriously, you vet people. You got to be kidding. You had Pete's hand BBJ off so you could go marry a fake romance scammer in Kuwait. Ugh.
Works, you know? So that's what happened with Smokey, you know?
No, we don't know. We'll never know. Thank God he was only, a part of your content for 3-4 days.
Anyway. But you don't know the full story, Eggs on Legs. Nobody does, so.
Eggs on Legs said, they asked what happened. I was giving context. And that's true. The rescue asked if we knew who the owner was. And it seemed like a lot of people on the internet did know who the owner was. You were going to let Smokey not even have his name follow him by pretending you found him on the street.
So, anyways, regardless.
Anywho, back to my Starbucks.
The fact that you people think it's okay to just harass charities, harass people, whatever.
Tiggs, why did you come in here and bark at me? How did you get the door open? He goes, obviously you didn't hear me barking in the kitchen. So I barreled through the room. I barreled through your room, Mom, because I need what we would call in the dog world a carrot. I can't with this dog. He came in and barked at me. Get your butt in the kitchen. Go on now, boy. Is Dad in the garage? Fine. You are a little weasel. Get your carrot. Get it off. It's off. God, you're funny. You're a funny, funny boy. Funny, funny boy. I'm smarter than you, though. I tossed 2 carrots on the ground. So when he gets done eating one, he'll find the other one. Eventually. We're playing hide and seek with the carrots.
Is there something seriously innately wrong with you?
You. I know you're looking at yourself in your own camera, your phone, on your screen. You're right.
And no, I'm not going to. I don't want to visit Sam. I think it will make me sad, Andre Marie.
I'm sure you don't even know who Sam is with. Or you would have visited Sam. Wow. For real. Wow.
You know? Teardrop, hello!
Here comes number 1 ass kiss.
No reason. None. Like,
Don't shake that coffee.
So yeah, anyway.
Yeah. No, I didn't visit Sam because it would make me feel some sort of way. And you know how I am. You don't even know where Sam is. Now we know. Now we know. Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you think I'm a liar. It still doesn't give you the right to be a psycho and message people trying to help cats.
They asked if anyone knew the owner. People did. God, how hard is this for you? Knock, knock. Who's there? Fucking nobody.
Okay, thank you. Like, the fact that you think it's okay is insane.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yes, please keep sending me money. I need it.
Obviously you do. You're in the same clothes as yesterday. Look. Oh my God, this is hilarious. You're literally in the same clothes. You haven't put makeup on in a month. You are literally like just losing your shit in a car in the woods. Oh my God. Could not be me. And trying to make this sound plausible. You need a goat scream? You got it. Oh my God.
There's an animal involved, right? But they don't give a crap. Where's BBJ? You don't care about her welfare.
You really are talking to yourself now.
At all. Like, you don't care about the cat.
So let me get this straight. To get the heat off of you, you want everybody to go after FFG to bring BBJ back into girl world after being treated for ingrown claws in her pads, ear infections, kidney infections, all at the hands of you, proof of all her medical records, all the medicine she was giving, and she gets injections for whatever, arthritis or muscle pain or whatever, right? And you still think you took better care. And you demand to see what she looks like today. I think it's hilarious that you will never know. I think it's hilarious. Thousands of dollars went into that cat's care. Oh my gosh.
If you cared about the cat, you wouldn't have tried to get me kicked out of my place where he had a home.
What? See what she's doing here? Do you guys see what she's doing? Foodie, are you done talking about Pause Kuwait exposing you? She blamed Pause Kuwait. You are literally homeless, and this is what you're gonna do with your live stream? Okay, it's your content.
Like, your outrage is false, and it's ridiculous. But
Why are we outraged? You're the one outraged.
go on, read all you want. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life in the end. Because honestly, you did.
Apparently it does. You are chewing toothpaste strips instead of brushing your teeth. You're in the same clothes as yesterday. You got a whole sleeve of food on your shirt, just like you dragged it through poutine or snotted and wiped your, I don't even know. I don't want to see it again. I don't know what's happening. You are clearly the one unhinged. Clearly. If you are sleeping in that car in the woods, God bless you.
Did me a favor.
The cat's revenge.
I don't want to live there. This life is not for me.
This life. So you are leaving. You going to Jamaica with Auntie? Or did you and Salah find a place you can go where he can be a refugee because of all the stuff going on in the Middle East? He might be able to, I need to get out of Kuwait. I need refugee status. Malaysia, where else? Vietnam, Turkey. And you can just fly there. Yeah. Or are you going with Auntie to Jamaica because he dumped your ass? It's got to be one of the things. You're getting out of there. I can feel it.
Sorry, but that apartment, not for me. So thank you.
Okay. I guess welcome.
It's like, you know?
It's like, you know. Oh, she's definitely out of her head. She probably will chase him. He's not responding to her enough. I mean, she got on an airplane from Thailand to Kuwait as soon as her visa got approved. Because once a year she had to leave for 30 days. And then she could apply to go back to Kuwait. So she'd go to Thailand and just eat and get high in a hotel room for weeks. And then he was like blowing her off. As soon as she was literally, when I say literally, crapping herself and the bed and the probably flooding the bathroom in Thailand, caused a lot of damage over there, mattress, sheets, everything. She still got on an airplane and flew in that condition just to get back and see what he was doing. And you don't think she wouldn't get on a plane and go find him wherever he said he's at? Because he said he's not in Kuwait. I think he lied to her. And I think she's going to end up in a country. Oh my God. And he ghosts her. Please let season 4 roll on. Let's go. Yalla.
It's harassment. You're harassing these charities, like, with all kinds of, you know? Yeah, he's got a really good home.
With all kinds of, facts. You mean facts?
It doesn't affect my life. You're harassing these people.
We know nothing affects your life. We know. We've seen it. That's what makes you so fascinating. I've never seen anybody just keep walking through flames and never get burnt. Blows my mind. Never have seen it in my life.
Connection to me. This landlord, I'm going to buy.
Okay, here he is. Here he is. That's his avatar. That's his avatar. Al Sutton Salah, Wrench. Oh, it's not a rebees. He just showed up. Miss you, baby. Oh my God. Did she give you money? Salbot. Did she give you money? You got to make an appearance for 30 seconds. He's out there living his best life. She's falling apart in a car.
I'm never going to see him again. But you're doxing him and harassing him. He has a child. You're psychotic.
How would you know all that about your landlord? And I didn't see anybody reaching out to him in real life. So I seen on Twitter, somebody responded under the ad, and the guy responded. The landlord responded under the ad for the apartment. That's all it was. Now you're making shit up.
Do you not realize that?
Yeah, why did she even say he had to have a kid? Nobody knew that. Stop.
Like, this charity, you're wasting your time in bombarding them with emails. Why?
It's probably so they could send links to your channel.
So crazy.
To prove that Smokey lived with you. Delulu, thank you for the super chat. She or Smee signed a lease knowing she wasn't allowed to have pets. It says pets not preferred, but it didn't say no pets. The first thing she does is run out and get a cat. Make that make sense. You can't. You can't make sense of any of it. That's why we watch it.
Babe, loyalty visa. Miss you, baby. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I got to get on a plane and see you. I haven't showered in a week. I don't even have toothpaste and toothbrush. I can't survive without you, babe. Babe, come get me. That's what that felt like.
I miss you most. I win. Ready, set, rabies. Thanks.
Ugh.
Babe. Hi, babe. So Smokey is rehomed. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to give him to somewhere where people know where he's going. So we found a...
So wait a minute. You didn't find anything. Stop. All of a sudden, within 12 hours, you found him a home? Oh my God. Nope, she ain't getting my energy. Nope. I hope you have a good life, Smokey. Can we all put a prayer hand in the chat for Smokey? God only knows where he ended up. Could be in the woods behind her car.
Yeah.
No, none of her family members would even take BBJ or Sam. And you think they're going to take a random cat that she's only had for 3 days? They wouldn't even take her cats that live with her for years. No. Look at all the prayers. We're sending energy to Smokey. You guys are amazing.
Nice home for him, and I'm very, very happy. And I'm going to get updates. So.
Who cares? What you did was still shitty.
Yeah. I think most people would agree that's wrong, even most haters. And reaction channels, you do.
All right. First of all, you better rein it in, Big Mac, and don't start threatening us. You're on thin ice as it is in this community. And we're talking even the Twitter and the Kiwi Farms now. You have drawn in so much negativity. I don't think you should be wagging your finger and telling people to do their worst. And then when they do, you start threatening our channels. Honey, take your beef up with the people that exposed you. We're not stupid like that.
Do you realize I can get your channels taken down for...
Can you? Can you?
What you're doing? You're promoting, you're highlighting, doxing some of you.
Nope, just reacting to your content, princess. You're the one doing all the things. All the things.
You're promoting all of this disgusting stuff going on.
I would never promote people reaching out to landlords. I would never promote even you speaking of your landlord and his family. No, thank you.
Getting false outrage, defamation. You're not reacting to content, okay?
Yes, I am.
You're going real life. That's...
Nope. You won't see me on the Twitter.
Harassment. That I can easily... Yeah, I mean, it's probably not easy, honestly.
Oh, God, no, it wouldn't be easy because everybody that you are wagging your finger at live in the United States of America. And unless you're going to take your passport and your 2-day-old clothing and scoot across the United States and go into every state and file or at least hire a lawyer that's licensed in every state you want to strike. So maybe you should just say less.
Otherwise, they'd be gone. People thinking I have never reported these people? Yeah, I have. But they're doing a lot more now. And
yeah, didn't she want to dox Joanna just last week? Isn't that live stream still up? Isn't the live stream still up? Where you said, send me her information? Because your chat was telling you all this stuff while you were live? Yeah, that was you. We don't do that.
And whenever I have a minute, like, I don't have time to, like, these people with no life on Twitter all day.
Girl, she don't even have time for a shower. Y'all need to stop doing extra over there in the Beezer Club.
I don't have time.
Linda, thank you so much for the super chat. This demon will get her just dessert. It will not be sweet for her, but sweet for us and all animals. She's repulsive. Yeah, it seems to be the consensus from Twitter to YouTube.
Time? Like, I'm trying to rebuild my life. I don't have time to sit there and be like, yeah, let me watch all these 3 hours.
So wait a minute. You're going to rebuild your life. You had a place to live. You had a new cat. And you threw it all away. What do you mean rebuild your life? Where? How? You're sleeping in a car at this point.
There's live streams of people with no life.
You even quit taking your insulin.
And try to take down timestamps and then try to call all these authorities.
So then why you threaten people if you don't have the time to manage your channel or all the people... You know, but you have to go to you'd have to go to Kiwi Farms, you'd have to go to Twitter, because that stuff's not over here on YouTube. Pumpkin.
Reporting, like, I don't have the mental wellness to do that.
We know, we can see.
And I don't have the time. So
why did you just threaten and say, you know I could take all your channels down? Why'd you say that? We haven't done that over here.
That's why I haven't done it.
Why do you think they do it on Twitter, Foodie? Duh.
Defamation, harassment.
They don't make money on Twitter, that's why.
Bullying, stalking. Yes, exactly.
Who said that? Oh, teardrop, doxing, defamation, harassing, bullying. You mean bullying? Teardrop. Sit straight up in the bed. Stalking, etc. The list goes on and on. Oh, teardrop. Eat a hot pocket.
Yeah. Contacting charities, and when I try to get a cat,
The charity put up a public post asking for the public's help. What's the problem, Foodie? The public recognized Smokey and let them know who the owner was. Next.
everywhere saying I'm an animal abuser.
Neglect is abuse.
When
they say that even with children, Foodie. When CPS sees kids that are neglected, they get removed from the home and they call it abuse. It's just terminology, sweetheart. I bet every shelter has been called to see if she didn't dump the poor cat in the streets. I think that will probably be on the agenda. And if I were a guessing woman, if that cat was dumped on the street and does get picked up, then Kiwi Farms will know immediately. And then we will know from the Twitter. That's how it works.
No.
Hemisu Mom, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so happy to be a member here. Great host and mods and chat. Well, thank you. We love you here too.
Is it BBJ's nails?
Embedded in her pads. Have you watched a video on YouTube? There is one on how they remove those, Foodie. And anyone that has went and watched the videos on YouTube of how they remove cats' claws from the pads of their feet will hate you more. I think you should put a pin in that and forget about BBJ. Because you keep opening this can of worms and it gets people angry and upset. It is horrifying to watch. 5 times. And it was 5 nails, and it was the second time they were embedded.
When OSPCA, like, I can prove I'm not an animal abuser.
How? Where? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, we'd like to see it, though.
That's defamation.
There are literal written reports. Are you kidding me? Literal reportable vet records. God, I hope I think the exhaust from that vehicle is starting to get to your brain.
Hey Marie Sunday. What I don't understand is they scream they don't want you to have. I don't care what they want. Listen, Saber, yeah, they scream if I rehome him that they don't want me to have animals. I'm gonna have animals. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh shit, she's gonna have more animals?
I don't care. Sorry. Like, who are you? You're not an authority. Like,
why do you keep poking? Why do you keep saying things like, do your best? Who are you? You're not an authority. I'll do what I want. Like, you keep poking these people that don't have boundaries, Foodie. I think she enjoys it. I really do. I think she enjoys the attention.
Give me a break.
I've always said she's going to come across the wrong person one of these days.
They're a waste of oxygen. It's true. Yeah, they are. They do nothing good, like, you know.
Who's they? You need to be more specific.
Contacting animal charities is top of the line insane. Yeah.
Not when they've put up a public post. Teardrop. That's definitely Salah. He said, those disgusting people are wasting of oxygen, literally. No, Salah, you're a waste of oxygen. Where did you flee to, buddy? Where you at? Are you rebuilding Syria? You know, he can go back there and live without, no questions asked.
Yeah. Contacting someone's landlord.
No. He put up a unit for rent. Somebody recognized it, asked him about it, and sent him a link. And he responded That's all that was. If it went beyond that, it was not on social media.
Over me living in Orleans when my house was messy. Do you know, like, people change?
Oh, that's the link they sent. How disgusting the villa was. You still think she'll go with Salah? She's going somewhere. She's either going with Auntie to Jamaica to go start a new life because she hates Canada. She doesn't want to be there. She's not going to live there. Or she's going to go stalk him wherever he said he's at.
Like...
Because the truth is, he wants her money. He doesn't want to work.
Yeah, I know. It's so ridiculous. And then wonder, like, why, like, you know, it's just insane. You don't want Smokey to live with me, but you don't want me to
You didn't want Smokey 24 hours after you got him because he needed you too much. He was too needy. Just like that kitten you got. And you returned it to the owner the next day. Right? Remember that kitten? Yeah, you forgot about that kitten. What was that kitten's name? Aries. Right, just like your tattoo.
Home him in an urgent way? You're insane. Get a life. Hey, Mary Catherine. Thank you. Anyway.
I think she's definitely about to travel. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. My house was never like hers. I don't care, bees or bite. I just talked to her this morning. Who cares? You're trying to start drama because you have no life. I hope.
Okay, we got to see what bees or bite said. Hold on. I got to put on all. I'm having a sinus allergy. Hold on. Boy, look at her face. She only came on to rage.
Hope you realize that.
Now, who was she saying? Because I don't see them. They got deleted. Teardrop said contacting animal charities, top of the line, and saying, well, first of all, Teardrop, that's not how it went. So I'm not going to repeat it. You're just being stupid because you just want to be her number one.
You're trying to start drama with an organization that's trying to help animals, yet you claim to care about animals.
So it was starting drama to say, oh, I know who the owner is. If you're looking for the owner, her name's Chantal. She has a channel. It's called Foodie Beauty. And no, she didn't find the cat on the streets like she said. The cat's name is Smokey. So all that was starting drama. I think people were just setting the record straight so that the animal rescue could call him by his name that he deserves and that they could get him the proper help and not be wasting their resources trying to find the owner. That's what they were doing. So now they can move on to getting Smokey the help he needed and a new family. Yeah. You had no problem making them look for some imaginary owner.
You're trying to do another pause. She can't report me for shit, for anything. Cheap ass loser. Yeah, babe. You can't report me for anything. For what? Go for it.
Dear God, every country you go to, you're always messing with animals and rescues.
Go for it. Do your worst.
Yeah, does Teardrop need a torch to find herself around Chantal's ass? You need a flashlight, Teardrop? Are you lost inside that dark hole? Tanya says, I love how that smug look was wiped off her face so quick. Look at her. It's just because she wants to address it, be done with it, so she can continue on YouTube. This is what she does, always. Always. It's the same shit. Wash, rinse, repeat. Every time she does something bad and gets caught like a little 2-year-old, she has her tantrum, and then she stomps off. It's that simple with Foodie.
Do it. You can't report me for anything. I didn't do anything.
Yes, paying members over there are getting blocked. Yes. For having an opinion, yes.
Nothing wrong.
And she wonders why her channel's failing.
Wait, you're gonna waste authorities' time again.
You did by having them look for an owner that didn't exist.
You're gonna waste your energy again that you're never gonna get back. You get one life.
Keep that in mind, Miss I Quit Taking Insulin. Bloop.
And this is how you're spending it. So go ahead. I don't care. That's all I have to say about it.
You're spending in a car with the same clothes you've had on for a couple days, with food all over the sleeves. You look disheveled. You look a little, just a little, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for protein.
Yeah, it's you're spamming an animal rescue. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I don't know.
And Leong's all fired up. Leong's doing caps, exclamation points. Oh, I love you, Leong. Leong's a cat rescuer, so this really punches her in the gut.
Yeah. One life to bees. That's all you get. But yeah.
I told you she don't care. Look at her. All she cares about is her reputation.
Cannot win. I already win.
Winning. Foodie's winning. Oh, we need small clappy hands. We need clappy hands. Winning.
Because I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not a psycho
Okay.
doing these kind of things.
No, not at all. Or even recording them and monetizing them.
I'm not an internet troll. That's not how I live my life.
Okay. 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 Oh, I have so many questions, but not today. Not today, Big Mac.
You know? It is unhealthy. Yeah. If they don't want you in Canada, they don't want you in... I don't care what they want. They need to, like, get a life. I'm not gonna... They can kick rocks, honestly.
Kick rocks. Thanks for your money.
So anyways, enough about that, because that's what they want. They're all waiting here. Look at 1,000 viewers. Oh,
new members in my chat. Shut up, Foodie. We got new members up in here. How many members? Who did it? Who did it? Tell me. Have a Sue Mom. Thank you for the 5 members. Welcome, new members. And I appreciate you, Have a Sue Mom. Love you. We're going green, Foodie. Look at her. She has crazy eyes. Crazy eyes.
Oh, she's gonna rage. Adult people. Wait.
And here you are in the car, smelling like a whole not showered mess. Don't even own toothpaste or a toothbrush. Looking a little cray-cray. Waving your hands around. Drinking a whole glass of sugar on ice. And quit taking your insulin. But you're telling us about ourselves. Okie doke.
Waiting for somebody to...
Thank you, Lois. Love you.
Rage. Imagine that's your life.
Imagine this is our life. Like I said, folks, if you cannot relate to Foodie, consider yourself lucky. I do. I consider myself lucky. Lucky.
Just imagine. I mean, like, am I crazy or...
Willie can answer that. Emma, thank you for being a member for 6 months of the Willies. How the heck do I gift memberships? I don't know how it works. I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat, Have a Sue Mom will tell you.
Mary Catherine, no, he wouldn't. Carla Joe, welcome to member.
What'd she say? I always have to read. I thought Salah called me a cheap-ass loser for a sec. Yeah, he probably did. He said, Beezer Bite, only $2.99, cheap loser ass. Wow, he's literally calling somebody a cheap loser ass. Look at that. Because they only gave $2.99? Did you see that? Erica gifted memberships, 5 memberships. Thank you, Erica. And welcome new members. Did you see that? Wow, $2.99 more than you got, Salah. You have to have a woman from Canada raise you. I love that for you, Salah. You are a perfect match. I hope she flies to wherever you are. And I hope the two of you are living in some sort of make-believe tent that's got mosquito netting. No mosquito netting. Just so you're loved. You're going to do a love story part 2 in the Congo or in the woods. I'm living for it. Shelly, wait, what? Not Mary. They blocked the $2.99 chat. Yeah, I know. Because he said bees or bite. Called him a cheap ass. Wow.
Too much time spent on losers.
Oh my gosh, another one. Big Jim gifted 5 memberships. Oh my God, we're going green. It'll be the first month ever. This'll be wild. He's asking for the wrath of the internet. Yeah, he don't care either. They'll just grift. They don't care.
Entirely. That's my fault. Always. But
they deleted it. They deleted the super chat. Because I'm on the playback.
We're just gonna bees.
Do we want to... Did she read it out loud? Did she read it out loud? Let me tap it back and see. Where did he write that? Okay, he wrote it there. So it's got to be like right here.
Adult people waiting for somebody to rage. Imagine that's your life. Just imagine. I mean, like, am I crazy or?
Yes.
Mary Catherine, no, he would.
So I don't know what they said, nor do I care anymore.
She challenged to win or lose. These stupid zombies are.
Oh my gosh, South Maryland gifted 5 memberships. Look at us. Look at us on a Thursday.
Interfere in their life by forcing.
Welcome new members and thank you so much.
No life. Literally.
South Maryland, love you.
And a lot of them are gonna end they're gonna end up in shit one day. I'm telling.
Are we? I've been on here 9 years now. I ain't ended up in shit yet. Bunny Melon, thank you for the gifted member. Love you. That's crazy. Catherine says, on and off, but the baby is due. Wink. Yay. Thank you for being a member. Oh my God, now we've got Cindy Lou Hoo Hoo and Kate gifted 5 memberships. Cindy Lou Hoo. This is wild. Thank you guys. I love you and welcome new members.
I'm telling you.
What are you telling us?
Shelby, Sky, welcome to Very Part Research.
We actually did a prayer. 10 memberships from KT. Thank you so much. And Crimes, 5 memberships. I love you guys. I love you guys. You're so great. So great. What was she saying? KT gifted another. She gifted 15 altogether, guys. Everybody put hearts in the chat for these gifters. I love you guys. You're making me feel all loved and warm and fuzzy.
Bees. There's so much going on. Stuff that they're doing because they have no content. They have no life.
Oh, right. She said that something bad's going to happen to us. You know what? One thing I love about life is you just can't put your bad juju on me. Because I still pray for you, which negates your evil. It negates your evil. Because I'm not dark in my heart like you are, princess. I still have faith in humanity and miracles. Miracles.
Let's message a cat charity. This person shouldn't have cats, blah, blah, blah.
You're still mad about paws. This got nothing to do with Smokey. It's the fact that you ran from Kuwait instead of sticking around and following through. Like a coward, you ran. Did you really think you were going to do prison time, Foodie? You'd have been deported maybe. But you ran. And now he's pissing off and doing whatever he wants. And you can't chase him around. Luca, thank you for the gifted memberships. I love you. Dashing D, 5. 5 from Luca, 5 from Dashing D, 10 more memberships. This is a night to remember. Welcome new members.
Care what you think. It's completely false.
Then why are you going on and on about it if you don't care what we think?
Love animals. I love pets. I did whenever he was with me, Smokey.
Still making excuses. Mm-hmm. Wow, crazy. Crazy. So now you were a great cat owner to Smokey. All right, put it on the chart.
He got a lot of love, okay?
Yeah, he got ditched again. What love is that? So did Salah. You left Salah too, and Julia. Your love is strange, I gotta admit. It's pretty wild to watch your love. Mostly lurking gifted a membership. Oh my God, what are you guys doing to me? I love you.
I'm a little crazy in a good way. Hey, Nicole.
Nicole, you know, you hit the nail on the head with that one.
So.
Hold on.
Finally a Beezer again. It'll do. Anyways. Your mama, FF Oprah and your DM's ready to give you a car. We'll get Fatty Fashion Show Point 2 collab. Thank you. No, I want...
Sorry, I had to run in the kitchen for a second. I thought my husband locked himself out, but of course, you know, it's how he closes cabinet. More memberships? Oh my God. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And welcome all members. I will be doing a members only live tomorrow morning and we'll hang out and talk about the nonsense or whatever you want to talk about. I don't even care. It's up to you. Don't care.
Her crazy ass to stay the hell away from me because she's going to end up like with a restraining order.
Who? FFG? What? She didn't knock on your apartment door and steal your... What? What do you mean stay away from you? She been coming over to Cornwall. Is that why you're in the woods? You're afraid of FFG? Didn't you like do this whole story? How you knocked out a bouncer and you dared her? What? And that you what? You never thought you'd be back in Canada?
Anyways, yeah, no, I was like, what was I thinking? Like, even, like, ugh. And she was like, I don't want to have to rehome your pets. What?
Well, she was going to rehome Smokey and give you some cash. Now you got rid of Smokey and no cash again. I don't think you're real bright. Oh my gosh, I don't think you're real bright. Crimes against cookies again. 5 more memberships. What? Thank you. Love you. Welcome new members.
Nobody asked you to rehome my pets. You stole it. You stole a cat.
What? What's she talking about? In her mind, she really thinks. We watched the video where Pete handed off BBJ to a stranger. I'm not playing that clip again because it's very unsettling. The way you stood at the top of the stairs and didn't even care. Didn't you throw one of your shirts in there? That was weird.
And then never to be seen. You.
Hey, that's what happens. When you give an animal away and the community invests in getting the cat healthy, you don't have a right to know whatever happened to BBJ. Let that be your forever punishment. And I'm pretty sure that's what that's about.
You recycle the same one picture of BBJ. Let's see her holding a...
Is it driving you crazy that you don't get to control? I love that. That's wild. That's probably a cat's revenge. It's cat energy, sorry.
Newspaper. Do you think it's fair for people who cared about her that you don't get any update?
Listen, you know what? I think when you have to sit there and listen to a cat scream, getting claws taken out of its pads, and it leaves a deep hole, by the way, if you want to watch the video, they're on YouTube. That's so people see what a cat goes through. Not BBJ, but an actual vet tech, them having to do that. And it's kind of like teaching the public to take care of your cats because this can happen. But anyway, I'm going to guess that if you had to sit there and you had to hold that, you had to witness that, I would never, ever let you know what happened after that. That's just kind of revenge.
Like, it's insane. If that was me and I didn't give updates on anything.
You're not going to give an update on Smokey. You already said it in your community post. You just said you will never speak of it again and you'll never tell us. So, okay.
Yeah. Do I have any videos coming up? I haven't had time. Hi, Nicole. Did I say hi to you? Potato face.
You're lucky that, I'm going to be honest with you. You're lucky that FFG didn't film it and put it up for everyone to see what you put that cat through. You're lucky, because I got to be honest, I probably would have. Not on my channel, but I would have put it up. I would literally just started a channel just to put that video up. I would have been so angry. For real. Leaky Eye Pondu. Thank you for being a member for 3 months of the Willies. Great stream. Pop off, Shelly. Thank you very much.
She doesn't know.
Well, this is what entitled people do. So you got to keep this in mind. She was an entitled white Canadian over in Kuwait. We've seen the way she treated Salah's friends. So this is part of her persona. And the fact that FFG won't play into it with her, trying to get the whole community to get FFG to put a picture of that cat up. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's just the last bit of BBJ's revenge. You don't get to know what happened to me. You gave me away. Bloop.
To talk exactly. Yeah.
She's never even given us an update of what happened to Sam, and we watched Sam for 6 years. We never got an update. She won't share that with us, like, how's Sam doing? She just said she'll never let us know how Smokey's doing either. So I'm going to guess they both were discarded. Because she'd be shoving Sam's pictures in our face. Where's our update? So now we got Julia. We don't even know where she's at. Why is she playing with other cats? How does that make sense to anybody?
Exactly. Poor BBJ. So anyways, at least she was 21. She lived a really long life from being...
There you go. Now let her go, Foodie.
Well taken care of. She developed a lot, like some health issues with her kidney.
How about the claws? You were supposed to take that cat back in 5 weeks. It was a year. And they were embedded again. That's not love. That's not love. No. Not even close.
Kidneys and stuff being old, but that's it. Poor, yeah, rest in peace. She's gone for me. I've made peace with that.
Have you? Have you, though? Doesn't sound like it.
Can't hurt me anymore. But it's just amazing that people just it's crazy.
It is crazy. I've never seen anybody go through that many cats on a YouTube channel.
I don't know. It has to be some studied psychologically, like this hive mentality of just
like what?
You
never finish a thought because you don't even know what you're saying.
But it does teach me more and more every time that,
Yeah, where is Julia? Why did she say she's playing with other cats? That was weird. I don't understand why she's heard about BBJ. She wanted her dead. I know! She kept saying, oh, a box? I don't think so. More like a bag that she would be buried in. That was weird. She looks like she's going to a Renaissance fair. Yeah, she's a bit disheveled.
I can't tell you guys anything. Sorry.
Fine. Just eat and drink and live in a car. I'm sure there's an audience for that.
I can't go anywhere.
I'm sure there's an audience for that.
In this country.
I know you're leaving the country. You've hinted enough. Just pack and go already. Ugh.
I wonder why I don't want to be here.
No, you don't want to be there because you've done damage there. Just like you don't want to be in Kuwait because you've done damage there. Next country, Primal. Thank you so much for the super chat. Her mind is becoming feeble. Yeah.
That happens to everything that gets old. Yes, exactly.
I know, you're right, Leon. She said, as soon as I came home from Kuwait, I saw BBJ's nails and I made an appointment. If you go back and look at her videos, it was 3 weeks. 3 weeks. She still had not taken her to the vet. She never took her to the vet. The cat was wincing going down the stairs. She was shaking. And Pete's was scared, but it was probably because it was hitting a nerve ending in her paws. And Foodie would not let people offered mobile vet. They offered an Uber, and she told Pete's no. And she said, when I get home, if BBJ has any health issues, I am going to, euthanize. I'm not against it, she said. Well, there's a lot of people in the community that were against it. So an elaborate scheme, which worked, was somebody reaching out in a DM and saying, I'll take her. Don't worry about the vet. Don't worry about any money. I got it. And she handed that cat over, never looked at their house, never even asked them to FaceTime her and show her the house. Nope. Toki 220. I really did want her to do better. Me too. Silly us. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
So you take a bunch of things that are wrong with an old cat and you're like, oh, see, it was abused.
Neglect is abuse. When you got home, you seen her claws, and you still did nothing but get high in your room and let her suffer.
People are so dumb. I can't. That's one of my pet peeves more than anything is stupid people.
Well, you know what I hate about some people? I mean, there's a lot of stupid people in the world, Foodie. Come on. I don't even know where your level of stupid begins, right? But the ones that are the dumbest are the ones that film in your face behavior and then try to rewrite it when it's all out there. That's wild. That's a level, I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever met in my life, but thank you for being that person. Thank you. Do we need clappy hands?
And unfortunately, they're everywhere, especially in Gore World.
Especially in Carol.
Hello, Trixie.
She wishes she could be a part of Girl World. She's the nucleus. We just rotate around her like Saturn.
So, I really need some makeup. Maybe some lip gloss?
Honey, that's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Don't even bother. You have not brushed your teeth. You haven't showered. You're in the same clothes. You're living in a car. Forget the lip gloss. Just forget it.
I don't know. I don't even feel hungry, but...
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. My toe is still healing. Ugh. It's freezing, the AC in here. I love it.
What is the point? And where'd Salah go? He's still in there. Rest in peace, BBJ, he said. Shut up, Salah. Rest in peace, Julia, because of you clowns. What are you guys going to move to the Congo and you're going to get yourself a pet monkey? I don't recommend it, but it sure will make the show exciting. Rest in peace, Harry. Rest in peace, Sam. Rest in peace, Smokey. I don't even know if she's ever owned a goldfish, but I'm going to rest in peace all of them.
Yeah, Kiefer, I'm ready.
Timbit. I forgot Timbit. I'm sorry. Aries.
Moving on up. So,
God, have you ever seen somebody who just cannot function in life? And she lives, I mean, she's in a commonwealth. I know she said land of the free. No, you're part of a commonwealth over there in Canada, Foodie, but you're free. You're pretty close to being free, right? But I've never seen anyone who has all the opportunities in the world that they can be anything they want to be, do whatever they want to be, when there's people living in countries that can't. And you sit here and cosplay another country, culture, and you can't even adult in Canada. You cannot adult. This blows my mind. Sweepstakes is like, no, I've never seen anyone on this planet like this. Me either. I got to be honest, I haven't. That's why I watch. Why didn't they ask him about Julia? She said what she said to distract from Julia. True. Mm-hmm. Oh, Melissa, the in the description of this live stream is the link to the join button. It's right there in the description. She mocks unemployed people, fat animals, women who can't clean. I know. Like everything she is. Yeah, didn't she say she was getting a real job? Yeah, right. She can't even do YouTube. She doesn't have the time or the energy.
Yeah, the person said they would send updates and pictures, so I don't mind sharing that with Smokey, but honestly, I could easily do what Frog Legs did and be like, sorry.
That's fine. It's none of our business. It's none of our business. That person didn't ask to be on the internet. Smokey didn't ask to be on the internet. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. We won't ask again.
No more updates.
Okay, that's cool. I wish you would jump out of the woods right here. I wish Smokey would jump out of the woods and bust your ass.
There you go. Hey, Red Room. Are you doing okay? Because it's a lot to deal with. Actually, I'm doing more than okay. Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Oh, yeah, you look it.
I really don't mean to be smug about it.
You're not. You're looking like a sad case. Sitting in that car with the same clothes you had on yesterday. No home, living out of a rental car, MFer. That's what you look like. Now you have no cat. You got nothing. You don't even have a toothbrush and toothpaste. No insulin. You can't even afford your insulin. But I'm glad you're winning.
But I think everything happens for a reason, you know?
I think you should have stayed in that apartment, fixed it up cute, got your life together, got your health in order, and stayed out of your head. I really think you should have. I think you should have spent your nights, instead of getting high, you should have been reading the Quran. You should have been trying to get rid of that dark energy. Because it's really taking a toll on you. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Oh?
Go ahead.
Oh, good. Eggs on legs. Happy to hear your cat's doing well.
Yeah, you sound thrilled. She could have done a lot with that apartment. She lives alone. She really could have made it cute.
So that's all I wanted to say about that. Just...
Okay, then let it go. How many times do you think we're going to hear about this again? Oh, I can only imagine. We've heard about BBJ for 3 years straight. He who shall not be named for 3 years straight. We're going to hear about Smokey.
That's just really sad. That's it. Thank you.
Leung is... Hold on, guys. Got a question in the chat. It's moving pretty fast. Sorry. Leung is... Leung's still fired up. Leung is sharing, I think, the... I don't know what... Wow, it's way up there. All right, hold on, everybody. Oh, Jamie. Jamie's not in here. The link to the join button is in the description of this live stream. I always put it in the description of every live stream.
Thank you, Teardrop. So do you. You started a channel? Oh, nice. Cooking with Gabby. Are you cook, Gabby?
Look at somebody trying to promote their channel. That's hilarious. Yeah, the membership link.
I want to check out your channel. Be as smug as you like, it annoys them more. Yeah, imagine like trying to ruin someone's life because you don't like their smug face. Don't watch.
I could care less if you're smug. I find it entertaining. You do not affect my emotions by acting like a toddler on the internet. I just can't believe what a downfall you have taken since you started dating he who shall not be named and Salah. And Salah. Your life has gone down the shitter. You've given all your money to these two men. They keep gaslighting you. This is great. You're a perfect mark for a romance scammer. I love that for you. Nope, doesn't affect me in any way because I would have never felt for any of it.
Watch it. If I can't stand somebody, the last thing I'm going to do is look at their face every day.
Yeah, you watch all of us. You watch all of us. Every one of us. So apparently that's a lie.
I can tell you right now. I think everything is aligning the way it should. Everything will calm down. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think my life is just meant to just like rot in an upstairs stuffy apartment. Like
You were in an upstairs stuffy apartment with Salah. You were in a shack when you got to Kuwait. You were in a trap house with he who shall not be named. What are you talking about? No, the thing is you can't be alone. You've never lived alone.
No. I don't know what to do, but I'm sure you guys will, I'll figure it out. Let's go on the road. Transatlantic Canada.
So let me get this straight. You've got a husband. We know he's fake, but you're trying to sell him as real. You got a husband in your chat who don't give two shits about all the struggles you're going through. Apparently, you have 2,000 KDs in the bank, which is about 10 grand. He can't help you get a nicer place, even virtually. Wow, what a keeper. What a keeper. He's in there talking to all the women and calling people names. Oh, what a relationship.
And bees. I love to cook, but I see what you go through. Hi, Pumpy.
Oh, nobody knows how to drop the link, the join button. Hold on. I'm going to let it play. I'll be right back.
You can deal with the hate. Well, you're not a controversial person or anything, Gabrielle, so. But. Hey, Living Iroll. Hi, guys. Thanks for being. I don't have a long time here. Because, I have a lot to do. I have a lot of places to go today. Errands, blah, blah, blah. Hey, no name. Is Salah still here? Where you go, babe? Sweet love. Sweet love. Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways, I need to do laundry and I don't know when I'll get to do that. So... That's nice of you, Nicole. I hate doing laundry. Yeah, I don't like it either. Oh, there's some people who probably do love it. Friggin' weird people. I'm just joking. I love cooking content. Yeah, me too, actually. That's why. Good eggs on legs. No. Am I leaving Canada? No, I was thinking like maybe a transatlantic Canada bees just traveling around. Hey, Squeaky Frog.
Oops.
Just take the airco with you? Yeah, I have to. So the landlord doesn't want it. I offered. Just keep it there. Hi, Marilla. Going on a live cruise? You're going to Montreal? The United States.
Did it work? I pinned it from my iPad. Thanks. Wait, we had a super chat. Everybody settle down. Cheekbones, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't find the gifted membership link. Thanks for the laugh, my Gen X sister. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to do the gifted memberships. I don't think there's you go to the join button, and I think that's where you do it, but I'm not sure. It doesn't work for iPhones. You're directed back to this live. You'll need to log into YouTube desktop. Oh, mine worked though. I think when I do it, it works, right? Leon said it worked? Okay.
States. I want to travel, but I don't know if I would live there. So.
What is she talking about? Like living where? Hold on. Somebody said something. Where does she say she wouldn't want to live? Oh, travel to the U.S. No, 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 no. That's where all your haters live. I don't recommend it. Oh, thank you, Leon. Yes, it works.
Come to the U.S.?
No.
I always wanted.
Never. Snickers gifted 5 memberships. Love you, Snicks.
To do Route 66. Wouldn't that be cool?
You wouldn't make it.
Oh no, teardrop. Your washer's on the last leg?
Of course it is. Of course it is, teardrop. Always got to have a tragedy so she gets, attention.
Aw. I wish there was some
Net detective.
legal action you could take. Yeah, the problem is, I don't know, I don't have the...
What? You don't even, listen, she can't even go on a diet, and these people want her to...
A lot. It's just I don't know.
Life's just too hard for her. Why don't you just decorate your teenage room at Smee's with a bunch of, your heartthrob posters, and just stay in that room and just lay in bed. Luca gifted 4 more. Oh my gosh. Welcome, new members, and thank you, Luca. Thank you, guys. Seriously. What do you got? What are you up to, Foodie? Life's just too hard. Why do you think you can... You had it made. You had a little place you could live in. You could have done cooking videos. You could have really put some work into your channel and blah, blah, blah. But nope, it's just too hard to do YouTube even. Or check yourself into a mental institution for 30 days. We'd be back. We'd be here when you get back. You'd be fine.
You know what happens when you call the police and you're like, someone... Well, I did do it before, but... And they, I don't know. Maybe once things settle down a bit and I have the time. Right now, I don't have any time.
To call the police on YouTube channels? What? What?
Barely.
Oh, it is? Is it in Canada, though? Dastardly said, it's actually a criminal offense to surrender a cat under false pretense to an animal organization. Private or public organizations. Greater penalty for an animal in distress or needing care. Is it that way in Canada? Oh my God, you're in trouble in 2 countries. How do you manage this?
Really to go live, we're supposed to bees.
You're on a public platform that you don't own. Google owns it. Start your own website. If you want to control a platform, start your own website. Make people pay to watch your shit. But don't you come over here on public YouTube and pretend like you're going to be running this bitch. There's way more of us than there is you.
Deal with your life first, exactly.
Look what happened to He Who Shall Not Be Named over there, threatening channels and still trying to get attention so you'll play his shit, and then he'll strike you. Nobody falls for it. Nobody cares. You could literally be sitting butt-ass naked on his couch right now, and we wouldn't play it, especially if he was in it. Now, we might do it in AI form, or we'll talk about it. but we ain't playing his stuff. He's a striker. You start striking, you'll be down to 2 views a live stream. Bet. Shake on it. Bet.
So, yep.
Always threatening people. My gosh, you ran from Kuwait and you're going to go to court in the United States and face a channel? Get out of here.
Appliances always give out.
I would make it the worst day of your life, by the way, Foodie, so let's dance.
Freeze. Oh, no.
I'll meet you in court. Let's dance.
Oh.
I'd probably have to give her a ride home.
What did you cook, Gabrielle? Central air. That little AC cooled off the entire apartment. So.
Then why'd you call it a sweatbox? And why didn't you make it your home?
Oh.
Let me guess. There was somebody in the building that stared at you. Or you heard them talking about you between the walls. What made you leave that place? You've lived in a shack in Kuwait. With a hot water heater hanging in the shower above your head. That was a cute place.
Haven't you been doxxed everywhere? It's not that it's hitting me harder, but I mean, what do you think, eggs on legs? Like, it's not a brainer. It's a no-brainer. Like, I don't know. No, I'm not dealing with Facebook anymore. I'm not.
Oh, geez. Now Facebook's to blame.
I'm not dealing with anything online where people can, like, let's look up, like, let's Google Cornwall today and look up every little thing that Foodie Beauty does.
Yeah, because that's how it went down. That's being extra. Don't be extra. You're a Kardashian, but you're not a Kardashian.
Hey, Scriptgo. Does that not? That's crazy to me. That's actually.
Well, listen. Your reasoning center of your brain is a little off kilter.
Crazy. But whatever.
Whatever.
I'm not posting anything else online for anything, so. Yeah. She's already going through all this with having to leave Kuwait and stuff. She just can't. Yeah. Stella's Umbrella. Welcome to Very Important Beach Recipes. Yeah, you would feel uncomfortable living alone where the world knew your address. Yeah.
Why? Your people doxed me. You laughed about it, remember? And you doxed T and Sass, and you doxed Imperfectly Perfect. Get out of here.
I'm a man alone.
We're not even having this argument again. You act like you're such an angel. Everybody knows what you've done on this platform.
PP's in camera and outside my place. Yeah. Yeah. And there's people salivating at the idea of people coming in and, like, hurting me or...
What are you talking about? They would go to prison, Foodie. You're being extra again.
In some way doing something. It's, like, insane. Like, for what? Because you didn't like something I did 3 years ago? So change the channel. Bye.
Well, you need to stop telling people to do their worst. You need to stop wagging your finger at people and challenging them. Maybe if you rein that back in, or maybe just start doing better. There's an idea.
There's so many things you could do with your life.
As she sits in a car, unclean, no toothbrush, no toothpaste, no home. Maybe take your own advice. Yeah, she's definitely looking for attention again on her channel. She thinks this is the Crackhead Olympics, and no, you could never even replicate that. She doesn't look upset. She doesn't look stressed. She doesn't look bothered. Yep, you are correct, Debbie's World. Yep, that she has nothing going on in her life. Nope, and nope. You are correct.
The dedication some of these people have at ruining someone else's life is
She thinks if she keeps going on and on and on, that people are going to rage all over YouTube and get her more attention. But if you noticed, because during the Crackhead Olympics, I'm going to tell you something right now. We were always on alert. She went live on a dime nonstop, right? And then she when I would wake up in the morning, my whole feed was reaction channels. Right now, Zachary Michael's not interested. Jordy's not even interested. All the big ones. Alex is shook. He's like, meh, right? No way. Not even close to the reaction channels. They were lined up one after another. People are dropping off. They're going on to other things, Foodie. Like, you fake raging all the time and using animals to get people's attention. You're starting to look like, I don't even know how to say it and be nice. So I better not. Anyway, carry on. Okay, evil's a word.
baffling. Yeah, it is ugly, and humanity is
Even your mama moved on, right?
ugly. Yes, it's crazy.
Even Pulpy, he was like, he's reacting to Amber Lynn and Glitter and Lasers doing a bunch of clothing hauls. Yeah, I mean, you're old news, Foodie.
Hi, Deborah. Scapegoat. You lived at first, it sucked, but now you love it.
Even the Twitter. I used to be able to jump on the Twitter and it'd be one thing after another of tweets. And no, there's maybe 3 tweets from 3 of the same people and then it just moves on.
Yeah. I think if I wasn't married, like, if I,
So who would be married to a man that lets you live out of a car? Nobody. That's not a husband. No. And he's in your chat instead of earning money to get you in a better situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, Foodie, that's dead in the water too.
It's different. Like if I was single and I didn't have that attachment to someone, I wouldn't feel as lonely probably.
Obsession. You meant to say obsession.
Teardrop. That's what you think, but you would probably miss your husband's little quips. Hey, Jen Marie.
Like your husband's little quips? I'm just saying.
So that's all I wanted to say. Vent about,
Yeah, you're going to ramble on for 10 more minutes.
They were so happy that you were doxxed and they hoped you were unalived. So.
Were we happy that she was doxxed and we want her what? Mary Catherine? And we need help. Mary Catherine said, we need help. Not Foodie. They're ignoring the fact she went off insulin, she's wearing the same clothes as yesterday, and she's damn near living out of a car with no shower, no toothbrush, not even a head cap. But they're worried about us. We need help. Okay, Mary Catherine. God bless you. I guess you can relate to Foodie. I guess I would consider myself very unlucky if I could relate to her. I can't. Shakira had her little baby girl last night at 2300 and she's so petite. Oh, God bless. Welcome to the world, new baby. Just don't get near Chantal. We had more fun when she was missing and not on screen for 2 weeks. We really did we not? She's probably waiting for her husband to come on and say adios to the chat. Well, he never does. Spoiler alert.
Some of these people really need help. Yeah, like Mary, they say these things, and the reaction channels give people a space to be like that.
You're only saying us because you want our attention. I'm here. This is where all the fallen beezers and the people that actually cared about you and got cussed out, shit on, or treated like crap by your other beezers This is where they came to hang out. I guess you can blame it on yourself that we're more successful. It is what it is.
And they encourage it. And it's like, and then they have the nerve to be like, well, she deserves it because she's vile.
That's just karma. I mean, that's the universe, hon. That's the universe. Still not clicking, huh? Okay, keep doing you. Even Netflix made a documentary called Don't F with Cats.
But these people who say these things are not. Like, what?
We're not what?
Thanks, Jacinta.
Why are her conversations with Salah on a public platform? Nobody knows. In fact, they weren't even talking to each other in the chat. Not at all. Nope.
No,
and I think the reason she's doing these short live streams is because she keeps trying to track him. She's that obsessed. She was that way with He Who Shall Not Be Named. Constantly jumping in the car when he wouldn't answer her and peeking in his windows. It's really wild.
Wouldn't, I'm not kidding. Teardrop. More entertaining. Hey, Witchy. I'm doing all right. Well, they sure act like it, eggs on legs.
Eggs on Legs said, I don't think anyone genuinely wants you gone, even for haters. You're their favorite TV show. Thank you. Egg on Legs, you know what? You're the new baked Korean. Or you are. Baked Korean, are you in there under a sock? Because I got to give it to you. That's the truth. We like the truth. Thank you, Beezer.
I get comments like, okay, stay gone. I hope your channel gets out of the... Like, just don't...
How do you get comments? Where? Under your own videos? That's a you problem. But if you're watching us, nobody's saying that in my chat, except for they absolutely can't stand you because of things you've done in real life. It is what it is.
Don't watch it. Like...
No, she calls and texts nonstop, Jennifer. She doesn't have 2 phones anymore. Her Kuwait phone, I'm going to assume, is in Kuwait because she jumped on a plane, came back to Canada, and got a freaking Canadian phone real fast. Super fast.
You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. It's insane to me, but can't control people's behaviors.
You sure do try, though. You even try to control people's emotions. You don't have that power, honey. Your only superpower is sugar and carbs. Yeah, winning.
Cool condo and beezing in the big city. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Cornwall is doing it for me.
I told you she's leaving. Does anybody listen to me? She's leaving. She's making plans to leave. She's either going to stalk Salah or her and Auntie are going to move to Jamaica. She might be staying with Auntie and they're making their plans. They bought their tickets. They're finding a place in Jamaica. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Like, that would be the better of the 2 options because they would split the bills. Salah don't split shit. He just puts his hand out. And she would end up in another country, far away from home, without family, if she went with Salah, trying to find him.
It's depressing. I grew up here, and...
It's wild that you act like that about your country. That is so wild to me because you put on a hijab, an abaya, and you went over to a country and instead of respecting their laws and their culture, you were too good for them. That's what I don't understand. That makes no sense to me. Why didn't you just like surround yourself with the culture and say, yes, this is who I am? That blows my mind. And she dogs out her own country.
Mary, I don't like to claim him. Hey, Beezus.
Oh, they'll end up on a list on their own, HD. The 2 of them together would be gasoline and a match. Down there in Jamaica. Looking at all the young guys. And I mean young. Like, I heard you like them young.
You should be in a big city.
She had considered, after she split with He Who Shall Not Be Named, she and her aunt talked about living there together because her aunt used to live there like most of the time. Studad, thank you so much for the super chat. Does Auntie have a sense of smell? I'm guessing not. Yep, I'm guessing not. But yeah, they have the same personality and they entertain each other. Which is odd because I think her aunt's like close to my age. But remember, she used to party with 60-year-olds.
There's a difference between venting frustration and defending yourself and going after someone's life. Right?
What did Morella say over there? There's a difference between venting your frustration and defending yourself and going after someone's life. Okay. It's happy hour. Fine.
I don't go after people.
Well, take it up with the Kiwi Farms. They're the ones that always find where you're at.
It's so, to me, that behavior is wild. Like, people sitting around all day messaging people, strangers trying to, what are you trying?
I'm in Canada and it's great. She is just a miserable person, has no social skills, and doesn't even know how to have clean fun. Now, you're right, Cynthia. No matter where she goes, there she is. Yep.
I don't know. You grew up in Smiths Falls? No way, Squeaky. Smiths Falls is about an hour and 40 minutes or so from Cornwall.
You don't think she'll start over with the new man in Jamaica? But I could handle the Jamaica vlogs. Plus, they'd be able to do it, you know what I mean? And they would both be laughing, having a good time, where her mom doesn't want any part of her channel. Salah even walked away from her channel, pretty much. He won't go on camera. She's always alone, even in Kuwait, just stuffing her face. I think she needs to get with Auntie, and the two of them, they're single, should go live the single life in Jamaica. Yeah, there's a place that her aunt stayed in. It was only going to cost them I don't even remember, $400 a piece a month. It would be great. Her channel would just go crazy.
I think my grandpa used to have that's where his trailer was, is it a Winnebago?
I don't know how the healthcare system is in Jamaica. I have no clue.
Whatever they are there. But he sold it. I try my best to be kind to everyone unless they do something to me directly, and then I kindly defend myself if necessary. The behavior is insane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, Witchy over there, Beezer. You try your best to be kind to everyone. Well, Foodie doesn't. So I don't even know how you're relating yourself to her.
Right. Years of harassment and abuse, but you're still here stronger and better than these idiots. Thank you, Trixie. Yes. Yep. I'm here for you guys. I'm trying to entertain you, but they're making it.
Oh, who's they? You're trying to entertain your Beezers, but we're making it what?
Very hard, so.
How? So now we are in charge of your mood? Didn't you tell us that you weren't responsible for Pete's mental health? How are we responsible for yours?
I don't know. I think videos are just really good for when I do things,
Oh, that's a sure kill on your channel. Absolute. If you're just going to make videos where you eat in a car and see you later and tell a stupid story, peace out. Peace out. Because I'm trying to figure out how all these health arcs and Manjaro and semi-glutide shots that Amber Lynn's been taking, how she's only managed to lose 12 pounds. I'm just trying to figure that out. So maybe we'll have to pivot. You do you, boo.
It's probably a better thing, and then just do.
Well, you've been saying it for 2 days, and yet here we are. on a live stream in the car.
Live streams from places where people won't know where I am, etc.
Don't even care where you're at.
Etc.
Don't even care.
So. Excuse me. I'm so tired.
Well, that's what happens when you sleep in a car all night.
Click your heels. Did you know the real ruby slippers from...
Okay, we ain't even doing all that. That's entertainment. We're going to talk about the ruby slippers from Cinderella. Get out of here. Sugar crush. Yeah. Her curves have curves. Yeah, curvy women. She could go to space for all I care. She'd find a way to trash it. She'd probably blow the ozone layer and we'd all get sucked up. For real, don't let her go to space for shit's sake. I'd rather see her navigating around on a freaking cruise ship. Come on now. Travel, foodie. Get on a cruise ship for 10 days. Let's go, yalla. The moonbees. Oh, the toothpaste chews. Where's that at? All the meat patties. We're witnessing the death of her channel. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do. Exactly. She could have styled that little place, Lois. It would have been adorable. I would have sent her some Pinterest ideas. But I ain't watching somebody who just gets high and feels sorry for herself all the time. Unless she got a handsomest man claiming her. And he really didn't claim her. He just took the money. He collected the money. While he reached out and told other women what he wanted to do to them. Love is in the air. It blows my mind. She came in live in filthy clothes from yesterday. Oh my God, she couldn't even change her clothes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ruined the vibe, yes. The other planets would start to revolve around her. Yeah, it'd be a girl world in the sky, yeah. She told the truth when she said he just collects money. Yeah, her money. Thank you so much, Maybella. Love you. She'd never be a new planet in space. Keep your foot on her neck. Well, you know, I'm all about the glow up, and the only reason I keep my foot on her neck is because something's got to change or she's not going to be around long. In all sense of the word. Channel, health. So this feeling sorry for herself, it may have worked for 26 years, but now it's time to pull up her granny panties and start making a way for herself. She needs to make her own money and quit worrying about men. And, you know, she's been doing this since she was a teenager with men, and none of them have stuck around. So build your empire, get your head right, get your health in order, or just continue to get criticism. It is what it is. A 41-year-old baby is not cute. No. Woof. Yeah, she really don't care. She wants everyone to fix it for her, tell her how to feel. And then if she wants to do something impulsively and then it blows up in her face on the internet, it's everyone else's fault. Per usual, which is fine. Peachy Poo did stick around, but he said he's not going to live with her. So there's that. I'm surprised she hasn't caught up to Amber and plopping down to stream without pants. She's done that before, in the kitchen, at the villa. In fact, she has streamed in a bra and underwear at the villa. But now she's pretending like she's modest while she gets high in a hijab and craps herself. It's great. It's great. You can't make it up. That's her idea of modest, by the way. Oh, yeah. She's definitely going through it. Anyway, thank you guys for all the memberships. What a wild, wild night. This is great. I love you. I'm going to go have dinner with the hubs. And I will be live tomorrow, members only, like we do. So welcome new members. Come join us. It's always around, I don't know, well, let me see, tomorrow's Friday. So I don't know what time. It might be lunchtime even tomorrow. Okay? I love you guys. And thank you for the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for all the people that hung out today. We try to make this fun. I don't want people to be angry, triggered, or pissed off. I don't want her to get in your head like that. So please, just, it is what it is. There's no changing it. And you can always choose to not watch her and join us and have a good laugh. Because that's what we do. Bye, guys. I love you.